Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back. We're going to make a little supper here on the farm. Kelly's going to be home in a little bit. Stick around. It's going to be a special supper. You're going to love it. So what we are making is a chicken Caesar salad. We're making it all homemade, like a tableside Caesar, if you will. So let's get the process started. Let's not dilly-dally. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make some croutons with Kelly's really good bread she made the other day. Look at this stuff. It's amazing. Sourdough bread. So let's get some sliced up. We're going to slice it in probably 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch slices, and then we'll make cubes out of that. This bread's got such a beautiful crust on it. Love making toast out of this stuff too. Let's get another slice going here that we can use. Smells so good. She hit this one out of the park when she made it. She made 2 loaves over the weekend. So let's throw this back and put it away. So we'll start slicing our bread into our croutons. Homemade croutons are so good if you've never made them. You definitely need to try. Get you some good crusty bread. Make you some croutons. Just chopping it, basically all you're doing. Into cubes. Whatever size cubes you like. You can definitely go smaller than this if you wanted. So let's get our little pieces cut up here. Try not to bore you too much with the mundane stuff, but this salad's going to come together fairly quickly. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a little cookie sheet out of the cupboard to bake these on to where they're crispy. So we'll come back with that. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take our little spritzer that's got our olive oil in it. I'm going to spritz our breadcrumbs with it. Make sure we get some on all of them, and then we'll mix them up a little bit and we'll give them another shot. Lay them back out in kind of a one layer, and then another little shot of our olive oil. Looks like I need to put some more in my spritzer, but that's enough for this. So I'm going to get some seasoning. We'll put a little seasoning on these. Now for our seasoning, I'm just going to use some Italian seasoning because it's got all the right herbs in it and it works well for this. Just a little bit. And then we're going to put these in a 400-degree oven till they get nice and golden brown. And one of the best things about homemade croutons is they get nice and crispy on the outside, and then they have that little soft center that's just amazing in a salad. Next thing we've done is we prepared our chicken. I just have some chicken breasts. We cut them lengthwise. We butterflied them so they're thinner. And then I used a little Montreal chicken seasoning, which is one of my favorite things on chicken. We're just going to cook these in the air fryer. It's going to take about 10 minutes or so. Okay, folks, our chicken breast is done. We'll let that rest in there for a little bit. Our croutons got nice and toasty. Let's give one a try. Perfect. We've got 1 head of romaine lettuce that we chopped, we rinsed, and now we're going to take it for a spin. Get all the water out of that. You always want to wash your lettuce, no matter where it comes from. Alright, that ought to take care of the lettuce. Should be have all the water off of it. Let's get our dressing going because Kelly's almost home. So for our dressing, we are starting off with about 1 clove's worth of minced garlic. And we have 3 anchovy fillets in here. You can put 4 if you like. So we're just going to start mashing this. I'm going to grab another fork because sometimes it helps to tear these fillets apart when you have 2 forks. You can hold one down and start pulling it apart. Got our anchovies mashed up into a pretty good paste. And then once you have that done, just incorporate your garlic. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Then we'll stir that in. Now the mustard has a compound called lecithin in it that keeps your emulsion from separating. When every time you put oil with something, it keeps it emulsified once you mix everything together. So that's together. Now we're going to add 2 coddled egg yolks. And all that is you take 2 eggs and you put them in a little bowl, put them in a microwave for 20 seconds. And that will kill any bacteria in your egg yolks. There's one. Let's get our last one in there. Now if you find that your egg white or egg yolk is partially cooked in one spot, that doesn't hurt anything. There's our other egg yolk. Let me wash my hands. All right, let's get our egg yolk mixed in there. If you do find that there's a little piece of cooked egg, you just smash that up with everything else. Doesn't hurt a thing. Now some people will use raw egg yolks and not have an issue. Kelly must be home because the dogs are going crazy. They always do when she gets home. Calm down, pups. Alright, we've got that combined. So now we're going to lose the fork and we're going to go to our nice little beater here. So now to the mix we're going to add a 1/2 cup of lighter olive oil. And we're going to do just a drizzle as we mix. We want to get some air in the mixture is what we're doing. And your dressing will come together. Alright, we had to say hi to Kelly as she walked in. So we're going to continue to drizzle our olive oil in at a slow drizzle. That's the key. You can see how it's getting thicker as we go. How's your day at work, babe?
Am I on camera?
Yep.
Said it was okay.
She can't tell me all her secrets while we're on camera. We'll get those secrets later. Alright, that's the last of our olive oil. So our dressing looks beautiful. So now we're going to add a teaspoon of what's this here sauce, a 1/4 cup of lemon juice, fresh squeezed if you have it, and if you have a pepper shaker, it'd be 4 or 5 rounds of pepper. We're just going to put about that much in there. And then we're going to incorporate all that in there. All right, our Caesar dressing is done. Now you don't want to add your lettuce in until right before you serve it, because otherwise your lettuce is going to get all wilty, and wilty lettuce is not good. So just before you serve it, we'll throw in the romaine and we'll toss it. Now our last ingredient to our dressing is 3/4 cup of finely grated Pecorino Romano. We'll get that stirred in, and that finishes off our dressing. In goes our whole large head of romaine lettuce. Now we're just toss this in our dressing. It would help to have my big wooden bowl back, but most of the time, generally all of the time, you see Caesar salad made is in a wooden bowl. And I had one for years, but moving into a small little farmhouse as we did, there's limited room for all of our toys that we collected over the years. So we had to downsize a little bit. And the wooden bowl for Caesar did not make the cut. So we'll just keep folding this, tossing this salad until it's well dressed. You always want to be well dressed, right? Looking beautiful. Nice table-side Caesar salad. Okay, now we'll get this plated up. We'll add our croutons on top and our chicken, and we'll be ready for supper. All right, we'll get some salad together here. Get it plated up in our dish. Good helping of it. Let's get some croutons. Some of our beautiful croutons here out of Kelly's homemade bread. There we go. A little more of our Romano cheese to top it off. That's a beautiful salad just as is, but we still got some protein. Okay, folks, how about that? Our chicken Caesar salad. Doesn't that look good? Let's eat. Really good. Try some of the chicken. Chicken's cooked to perfection. Yummy salad. Oh, folks, that was another fantastic supper. I really enjoy Caesar salad. I don't eat it enough, and a lot of the restaurants around here don't have really good homemade. It's always out of the jar, and it's never as good. It always tastes like vinegar, and not a good experience. Now, if you're one of those people that are just freaked out by anchovies, don't be. Try it. I encourage you to try it. Scale it back if you want. Maybe go back to one fillet to start or whatever. Now, if you leave them out altogether, which you can do, I would add another teaspoon of Worcestershire. And if you didn't know, Worcestershire is made with anchovies. Maybe add a pinch of salt as well if you leave them out completely. But try them with it. I think you're going to like it. So, hope you guys come back around and come back and see us here at the farm again. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We love you guys. Come on back and see us.